Hi, this is Shirley from Alaska, the herb lady. Coil calcium. Coil calcium, I've had a couple of classes on it, and to me, it's amazing what it does. Coil calcium is a powdered mineral supplement to help alkalize your pH and restore a healthy mineral reserve. Every time that you eat something cooked, you have to have something alkaline, and if you don't digest it. It just sits there in your stomach, and that's why a lot of times people don't sleep at night, because of your pH. Coil calcium pH registers from 10 to 11. Neutral is 7. Your blood is 7.3 to 7.4, so that's where we're supposed to have it, in our mouth and in our urine. Around 7 or 6.9 or something like that. And if we're 5, we're way too acid, and that's what's feeding cancer and all kinds of diseases that you do not want. It helps to balance excess acid condition by providing the body with natural sources of buffering minerals. The minerals buffet the acid. That's why when you eat, if you eat a 4-ounce steak, you should eat a big salad. Well, see, the steak is acid, the salad is alkaline, it buffers it. But what does people do? Steak and potato. Carbohydrates, it feeds the acid, and it causes problems. In fact, it causes big problems in the stomach. Research has shown to maintain the pH is slightly alkaline, just above 7, is critical for cellular health. And you have trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of cells. So for your cells, they have to be healthy with the right pH. Since degeneration disease include cancer is in an acid pH. So if you have an acid like coffee, 5 pH, or caffeine, chocolate, 5 pH, black tea, 5 pH, and that soda pop, it's way below 5 pH. The ones that's got lots of caffeine in it, that sometimes kills. I got a picture of a 14-year-old girl and a 16-year-old girl. They only had one of those energy drinks and died. And so you just don't want nothing like that. But you don't want to go below 6.5. Evidence begin to emerge. Anti-acid impairs the white blood cells and also destroys the cells. When carbohydrates, fat, and proteins are broken down through the digestive system, they have this acid that comes out. This acid substance must be buffered by neutralized through the combination with alkaline minerals derived from the diet before they can be eliminated. So a lot of times you wonder, why am I got so much inflammation? Eat too much cooked food. Remember, 80% raw, and people say, I can't eat raw food. Then eat steamed food, but you don't want to go over 110 degrees, so you kill all the enzymes and the vitamins. If you see steam coming out, the vitamins, they used to tell us when I was 11 years old taking home ec, they used to tell us all the steam is, the vitamins and minerals is going out through the steam, because that's how they go. They can be eliminated from the body through the urine if you eat something alkaline. If you don't, you store it, and then you go, I have pain, I have stiffness. That's all from being an acid body. Reserve the metabolism. Vegetables will extract alkaline minerals, and it will be like such as calcium and magnesium from the mineral reserve and stores in the bone. Chronic overproduction levels helps to the loss of calcium and other minerals, results in both depletion of bone tissue that will cause immune disease. Therefore, reestablishing the body's health promotes alkaline pH is essential for regenerating your immune system and overall health. So people don't realize even eating healthy. I tell people to quit eating sugar, but I got to tell them to quit eating cooked food and tell them to eat something raw. Correcting your acid pH condition is simply according to Dr. Susan Brown, PH, author of Better Bones, the Bone Education Project. She had a project in New York City. In order to avoid the bone depletion, acid should follow a diet rich in alkaline vegetables, such as vegetables, fruits, and nuts, and limit the animal protein to 4 ounces per day, and restrict total protein intake of 60 grams a day. And that's 60 grams of protein. That's all your body has to have, that much just to exist. And to grow new hair and new bones, you're supposed to go up to 80, but they don't want the protein from animals. They want the protein from vegetables. It says 60 grams maintain, and a fat intake that is no more than 15 to 20% total intake of a vegetable drink, which is very rich source in buffling minerals, drinking 64 ounces of minerals a day. Highly dissolved solid spring water, alkalines, supplement such as minerals. Just get a lot of, you can get broccoli is one thing, you can get cucumbers, you can get celery, all that stuff, and just start drinking it. And if you don't like it, put a protein drink. We have a protein drink that's called Nature's Harvest, and it's got 38 vegetables in it. And you just got to have a thing that's alkaline. Coil calcium is ideal supplement. It has been found source to absorb calcium, magnesium, and other acid buffering minerals. In fact, coil was one of the first antacids used in ancient men to relieve acid indigestion and heartbeat. This one herbalist told us that she had this lady that hadn't slept for years. I mean, she'd go to bed, but she didn't sleep. And she started giving her, we have it in the capsule, but we also have it in the powder. And the spoon is just teeny weeny. She put it in her tea. She took it in her tea. There's no taste to it, coil calcium. She went home and slept all night, and that's the first time in years and years that she slept all night without waking up. And she wanted to know what she gave her. And she said, I gave you this teeny weeny. It's just like it's a minute spoon of coil calcium, and it alkalized her body where she could sleep. It has over 70 minerals in it, trace minerals, and has calcium found in the highest concentration in the proper 2-to-1. Calcium, you should always, most time calcium is 1 to 3, 2/3 calcium and 1/3 magnesium, but this one is 2-to-1, is half and half, and which is much better because it absorbs much faster when you have more magnesium. Since calcium in coil calcium is quickly bioflavoring to the body, coil calcium is naturally chelated, bound to the carrier molecule, which makes the mineral ready to absorb and able to be used by the body. A recent study conducted in Japan research shows that Yuka Allen confirmed that the coil derived from calcium is better absorbed in the intestines than the calcium from the other calcium. Fosterized coil calcium results from natural coil reefs is harvested, and it's a natural supplement. Coil calcium supplement adds to drinking water, and a lot of times I have got that zero, it's called zero filter that we run our water through. We're going to start putting that coil calcium in that, So it will give my pH much higher, maintain healing pH of the body. And then Nature Sunshine also added Monto Mennonite, which it's a town in France, and it's a mineral rich from a volcano. And it has a positive and negative ion on it. On one end it's positive, the other end is negative. So they can absorb toxins, and will have the ability, the positive charge will attract the negative charge of the clay, and the clay has been found to absorb viruses, bacteria, and toxins. And I thought that was wonderful because I never did know they could absorb something like that, especially viruses and bacteria and other irritants. Results in the protection of your stomach. It has been shown to neutralize the bacteria that causes diarrhea and pain and inflammation and fevers, and elevates the white blood count and inflammation. It has been used for antibacteria on children and adults. A double-blind study to reduce the frequency of gastroreflex, a backwashing of the stomach known as acid reflux in newborns. Newborns have this, and they have used this just a little touch in their mouth and the clay, and it says that it's antibacteria, anti-diarrhea. It makes it alkaline, and it makes them not have acid reflux as a baby. So I hope you've enjoyed something about the coil calcium. It's something that if you're acid, you don't want to be because you don't absorb anything, and you do go after a major disease. If you're acid, you want to be alkaline.